Hey, you want a Cheerio? Here, I can go get a Cheerio for you. Here we go. Go ahead, eat up, guys. Eat it up. It's all yours. You can have it as much as you want. Whoa! You know, rain always seems to bring out a strong scent in this desert area. Probably not the deep desert where nothing grows, but in the deserts where it's just grassland and it hasn't rained for a while. There's just something grassy about the smell. Alright, so I'm going to Lehi. It's a little wet out. Falls like snow, and then when it lands it turns into water, so it's not too bad. At least it's not really freezing. It's just really cold. Oh no! What do you mean one way? Oh my god! Really? Okay, so they got a barrier that separates these lanes for a considerable distance. It's just something I never noticed. Why is there's a double yellow lane? Okay, well, they should allow me to take a U-turn here, I hope. Let's see, left turn yields on, I've been to the library, the Lehi library yesterday, so I know what it looks like. I was about to say if might have a little difficulty. Left turn yield on flashing, okay. And then after this car, I'll do my U-turn like I'm pulling into this lane for the first time. Slept okay last night. It wasn't too cold. I expected it to be really cold, but I guess after it snows, then it's got to drop down. It's about, what, 4 miles to Lehi? It doesn't even give any. Alberta to the right, Salt Lake City to the left. I feel like I've been quite lazy, and I pretty much have been. Bicycling yesterday to Lehi was a challenge. My hands are getting really chilly, really cold. It seems to affect the quality of the ride. So I need to keep my hands warmer. I got some gloves I can put on. They're more work gloves, but they'll do some covering at least. I don't know how much more snowy it's gonna get. The map showed that it's supposed to get more snowy closer to the mountain, which is exactly where I'm going. I really can't go straight south until I get to Lehi, and then I can start going south. The lake is in the way, Lake Utah. So I gotta be careful of. Well, there's nothing to be careful of. Just got to be careful of driving. Not much new to report. Just been reading my book a lot. Spending a lot of time reading that book. It's very, very good. James Michener is very, very good storyteller. I have a whole new perspective of Alaska I never had before. So far in the early history, up until about the early 1800s. It's kind of interesting to have learned about Mormon history in Salt Lake City and about the 1800s when they started coming over to Salt Lake. I'm reading about what's been going on in Alaska at that time. So a lot happened in different parts of the country at the same time. it's neat to see what was going on, whatever. Not much going on around here. See, there's Christmas trees that are put out. This road is just a lot of, well, it's a little narrow. It's a little narrow for bicycling. It was dangerous at some points. It's not too highly used, but there's dangerous spots. It's too narrow, but it seems to be quite a bit of ranching, I guess, with the horses. People like their horses a lot around here. Jordan willows, I found that amusing. They can't grow actual willows, so they planted piping in its place. I don't know why. I guess I can hear the water splashing on the back of my car a little easier because I've tore out like fabric. I tore out plastic pieces and fabric just so I could get more room for things. Still such a struggle. My bicycle is pretty trapped right now. I couldn't quickly deploy it. I keep looking at, trying to relook at things. I gotta clean this car out. When I can get a nice private spot, clean everything out and get rid of the garbage. Garbage takes up some room. Sometimes I'll have a bag that's been in here a couple of weeks taking up room. But not just the garbage, I just have things that I don't want to get rid of. Like I'm not using all those bicycle tires. I got like 12 bicycle tires. I'm not really using them right now, but I hate to get rid of them because sooner or later I should find a spot with good privacy where I can start doing my wide stance squats again. Desperately in need of doing more wide stance squats. I can't sit down for very long without blood circulation getting cut off on my butt. It's really sad. As much bicycling as I do, that does not work the seat muscles. As much bicycling as I do, the bicycling mostly gets the thighs. That's it. Not really the butt enough. I really need those wide stance squats to offset the imbalance and strength that I'm developing from bicycling. I just love doing wide stance squats with some resistance in general. I try to do them in bathrooms every so often when I have the privacy, like in a urinal where I can shut the door. I'll just sit and do some wide stance squats a little bit, but it's not enough because my blood circulation is not really improving as well as it should. I mean, I shouldn't try to brag that it should be important to be able to sit for long periods of time without that happening. You shouldn't really sit too long in general, but when I do, I have to train my butt muscles for sitting. You just don't sit for long periods of time and expect things to be okay. It's cutting off circulation. If I did more wide stance squats with good resistance, then that long periods of sitting on the computer, maybe bent over on the computer, really wouldn't be so bad. Wow, this guy is right on the road. I'm not sure about this situation. I think he's probably delivering trees. So that's busy right now this time of year. That little section. This is like a cowboy rider on the center of this roundabout. They decided to make a statue of. Maybe for the Mustang. Those guys that delivered mail. I can't even think of the name. Yeah, the mail delivery horseback rider guys. So I go through the town a little bit. Town, city, town, I'm not sure. I never looked up the population. It's not huge. Seems like it's bordering on about 10,000. Maybe, just by the look of the downtown, I would say it's like 8,000 people. But it's hard to say exactly. I gotta find Center Street, which is, yeah, should be the stoplights up here. Take a left onto Center Street. Oh, okay. The road is all like bricked up in the center there. I see where I could take my left. Oh man. Oh, there's two cars. Okay. Thought if that car went, then I could slip in, but there was one right hidden behind him. That guy had an accident of some kind. Affected his bumper. Accidents are no fun. Yeah, I won't be sticking around for that library. It opens at tomorrow. I'm not interested in waiting around here till tomorrow. I'd much rather head south further. I'm thinking that I would start bouncing back north about the middle of January, just so I don't get caught in the heat. I'll just head in a southerly direction until about mid-January, assuming the car works and I don't get arrested again. Head south until about mid-January, then bounce, zigzag back north. I wonder if I should just get out of everybody's way here. I plan on parking here all day. So, yeah.